You got two people. You got two people. You got an original spirit that comes from the source of the great mother beyond the debauchery.
Okay.
Then you have the debauchery that creates its counterfeit spirit, creates its counterfeit spirit to confuse the spirits, the spirits to do its evil work in maintaining the debauchery with these counterfeit spirits. But both of them look the same. They're all black.
Okay.
And those particular black ones, these counterfeit spirits, would later on result in creating the white man, who would be the modern counterfeit spirit.
Yeah, I got you.
But the original counterfeit spirits were black, which leads to this question that I have held back for over 10 years of putting forth, that we put forth now. Are some of those counterfeit spirits still in existence?
That's my question. That was my next question.
Well, I'm going to break it down right now, and it's going to be unpopular. It's going to be very unpopular. But I will say this. If they are in existence, most of them still resides in Africa. Do the math.
That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Out of Egypt I will call my son. We will sift out the right particles. They say this cosmic drama is like a fisherman fishing in the ocean. Some fish that are ripe are pulled out. The other ones that are not are thrown back in. You see what I'm saying? Some people that look like us are not of us.
Right.
That's the great mystery. But I do know one thing. These texts that are fundamentally African, that talk about these counterfeit spirits, the dates and the time that they said the counterfeit spirits came, which was shortly after creation, the white man wasn't even on the planet.
Nowhere around.
It had to be two kind of Africans.
So then they got, like you said, made.
And the ones based on the Osirian drama, which means the Great Westerner, that would be the ripe one. So when you get the word righteous, it means ripe. To be the ripe one would end up in the West. Because the Kamite texts say it would be the Westerner that would establish Mayat. Well, Mayat is not just some physical laws and order that the courtroom and judicial system is made out of. It is the very essence of putting back right that cosmic abortion. It's called the Tikkun in Kabbalah. It's called Mayat in Kemet. And basically it means transmutation, transformation. It's an alchemical process of fermentation. That's why Jesus said, I am of the wine. Dionysus is of the wine. Osiris is of the wine. And it has to sift out a new product from the original. That's what alchemy is, taking something original and making something new out of it. But those new souls had to be sifted out of or called out of a confusion of counterfeit spirits. And some of those left behind. And then you understand why we don't seem to be of a certain people that we were all in the same origin of at one time. You know what I'm saying? Some powerful shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But this ain't about no popularity contest. We urge people to study.
All around us are beings who seem like us, but they are not of us. Many are awakening. This is headed towards the grand exit portal. But most remain asleep, unconscious, performing the same destructive patterns, actions, and emotions without a true desire to transmute themselves. This is because most of what we term the masses are not even real. I know, you might say, but I see people everywhere. I can talk to them, ask them about their pasts, so isn't it judgmental to write off the majority of people as soulless? No, it is not. This construct is designed for the game players. Those who are awakening actually have eternal forms that are sleeping, dreaming up this state, and I have many videos on this topic if you have not seen them yet. Those who aren't, quote, waking up, can't wake up because they're temporary consciousness a part of this overlay, akin to beings we project in our dreams, a mechanism of a sub- and unconscious projection. Even though, yeah, in dreams you can talk to them, you can hang out with them, you might not even realize you're having a dream. There are a finite number of us, and the rest are simply empty shells acting as filler, just like any video game or movie. We inhabit similar-looking avatars, but only a few contain true heart essence. We must have non-player characters, background people, to display to us everything that love is not, played out in culture, politics, in social dynamics, in art. The proclamations that people are so asleep, or why won't anybody realize what I'm realizing, are very important. The observation that you are expanding in a sea of consciousness that has no intention of expansion should tell you what is actually happening. You are a player in a temporary realm. Not only is the scenery, the cities, the landscapes temporary, but the people are also temporary. Without these filler characters around us, the game players would be the only ones in this construct, and the game couldn't be performed. If we are the main actors, the soulless beings are who we'd term the extras. Are extras important to movies? Yes, they are. They are more important than we think. A movie without extras wouldn't be believable. Likewise, this simulation of consciousness couldn't be sustained without non-player characters moving in the background, and even interacting with us in our day-to-day lives. These extras act out scripts to project our shadows onto external events and personal dramas, even playing out in our lives to teach us that which remains hidden within ourselves. This is where we get the idea that friends, family, neighbors, co-workers involve us in specific scenarios in order to help release what we aren't releasing ourselves. In these cases, the extras take on the roles of being great mirrors and reflections. After all, extras in a movie are there to support the main characters.